The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake.
Yeah.
So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
Okay, sounds good.
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
That's reassuring, yeah.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
Not helpful, Casey. Not helpful.
Think Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
No, I don't think so.
So
What do you
tell
got?
me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files.
Yay!
Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team.
Yes! Okay. That's a quick save. Let's go. Hey.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Yaakov was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk with you in a bit. Hold on.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place. What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Oh, okay. All right, we got to read these. Deployment order. Urgent. Situation. At approximately 1900 hours on the 13th of September 2023, readings from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake, a known threshold to what researchers theorize is the origin dimension of A040, the shadow, past accessible limits. Attempts to contact FBC research facility WA03, codenamed the Lake House, were unsuccessful. On-site events verification is not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead Agent K. Estevez will mobilize Investigation Unit Beta from the remote operations site at Redacted. All available shadow-specific equipment, Lot 4-11B, has been approved for use in the field. Objectives. To confirm an active event, if an active AWE is occurring, the dispatched team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, and check status of the lake house and its staff. Additional information. Relevant operatives in the area include the Cult of the Tree, Redacted, and Alan Wake, currently missing. Item classification request number 194F. Summary of findings. Description: para-utility. Based on reports, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord, with part of the severed cord still attached. Eyewitness accounts suggest that the item possesses the ability to alter reality, the changes being based on Redacted, when used by a capable para-utilitarian. Parsing this item's effect from that of the Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for recurring AWEs in the area is difficult, because the only reported uses of the item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, nor if there's no connection whatsoever. Recorded material from Dr. Hartman after becoming a redacted have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Yeager, likely a physical manifestation of a redacted, by inserting the light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality. See file AWE35. However, it is unclear what the restrictions and limitations of this effect are. Conclusion. The light switch is a possible OOP, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on second-hand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine classification and precise effect of the item. Oh, there is a lot of reading. Okay. Transcript of interview with subject Alan Wake, suspected para-utilitarian. Location, Bright Falls, WA. Interviewer, Kirian Estevez, lead agent. Mr. Wake, you've been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date, but for now, I need to ask if there's anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel. Anything we may need to know.
There's a force here you don't understand. A presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me, consume everything.
Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you?
It feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing. But it can be any form of art, any artistic expression, music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me.
We are well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time now. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now?
I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it?
Mr. Wake, you are in custody pending charges for breaching of numerous federal violation codes. We're not going to give you a suspected paranatural object.
You are not listening to me.
We are listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices?
You. Let me out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger.
Interview was terminated due to subject being uncooperative. Yeah, you think? All right, let's get into our mind palace. Let's do some profiling real quick and then hit the case up.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was. Scratch was pretending to be Wake, manipulating me. What does he want from me? No! I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
Don't let him get the clicker.
Wake wrote Logan into the story. He had no right to use her like this. There is still time to make him fix it. I won't give him a choice. Tor's here, in the overlap. Gotta find him and get the fuck out. Overlaps require pieces of art to enter. Is that because of the dark place's focus on art? You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, Well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case. If you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
Nah. Oh, this is the beginning of the end game.
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay,
Yeah, hold on.
Anderson.
I gotta go do. I gotta
let
go
me
do
know when
the
you're
Alan
ready.
Wake episodes. Hold on. Let's switch reality and head into Alan's view.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. The dark presence had stopped me.
Okay.
I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it. The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft, back at the beginning, but closer to my goal. I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time he wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness. I'd like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
He's so enthused. Yeah, it's a good plan. It's a good plan. Let's do that. Okay, so we can switch back to Saga.
It
That's
was
locked.
from the other side.
Do have plenty of ammo. Okay. All right. Fine. Let's sing it. Let's do the musical. Trippy.
What the hell?
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with Mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury.
And Mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
You want me to go that way? What? This is the most ridiculous. Okay. They're just being kooky, game.
So you were drawn to stories early on.
My dreams would light up my imagination.
And you had nightmares night and day.
Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away.
Who knew?
So true.
So here is the clue of hope to remember. Visions, they come true. Bend the lights with
This is ridiculous.
dive into the surface.
He's just diving. Oh, wow. He's like, what just happened? In all my years stuck in this dark place, that is the darkest, spookiest, freakiest thing.
And the award goes to Alan White.
And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers.
It was all too much. I had to get away.
I'll just take that for later. I love that they just are like, go over here, go this way. Here. Here's your flashlight. This is where your friend's dead body was. Do I have to get my gear every time I come back into the dark world?
But But there is more to it than meets the eye.
I never meant for it to ruin my life that way.
Would you say you let the jaded lie?
Dark shades could never save the day.
So sad,
but true.
Okay, that's trippy. What is going on? Back to Alan Wake 1.
He could write any story like Tom Zane before him, and maybe they'd be happy once again. Just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage away from the city. A romantic getaway.
Ooh, a flare gun. Oh,
Still he's a torchbearer, and it couldn't be much clearer. A war meets its warrior, true and right. The darkness within him held her hostage. Had he seen her drowning, would have saved her from the darkness of the lake.
well, stink. Okay. Take all of this. Reload this. We're safe, we get healed, and we're safe from the noise. Am I alive? Huh. I care.
That was pretty good.
Bit noisy at times. But, I mean, we had one of those in Alan Wake 1, so...
A vision?
Oh. Hello? Oh no, there's more.
Such a dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript, it held a key. A vicious cycle I must not surrender to. Echo scenes to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end.
Use this!
I will bring this song to its end.
Oh, it just keeps going. Wait.
And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
I sat down in that chair, not this one. Auntie, what's going on?
Champion of flight.
Catchy, right?
Herald
Auntie!
of darkness.
Auntie.
Most